What's up, sis? I know it's been a second, but today we're just gonna jump right the fuck into it. We're going to be talking about a book called Fahrenheit 451, and we're going to be doing it in 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Now, before we start, full disclaimer, I fucking hate this book. So if you like this book, maybe don't watch this video, or watch this video if you want to get real mad. Okay, let's start. So for full context, there are firemen in this world. The firemen do not put out fires, they start fires. They burn books because books are illegal, because books are a bane to society. There's also this thing called the parlor walls or the family, which is where it's a 3-walled set like this. It's TV, you watch TV. The main character is a fireman, his name is Guy. His wife is a girl called Millie. Millie just watches TV all day. Guy goes out and burns books and houses and people all day. Guy's wife overdoses on sleeping pills. This is so common in this world that he basically just calls a plumber who takes care of it and then goes to the next plumbing accident. Guy starts hanging out with this 17-year-old girl named Clarice who's cool and different and does things like tells him to smell the wind or to look at the moon. For context, a couple years later, Marilyn Monroe comes out with the song My Heart Belongs to Daddy. Lolita came out around this time. There's a lot of this shit going on. That's not really a problem because Clarice disappears. The same day that she disappears, Guy has to go to work and burn an old woman because the old woman refuses to leave her house because her books are so important. So Guy burns her alive, steals a book because he's like, why the fuck is she dying for books? And then goes home and calls in sick from work. He's like, I can't go, I'm sick. So his boss comes over to his house and his boss is like, what's up, Guy? The wife is trying to alert the boss that her husband stole a book because she's a TV watcher. So she's a plebeian, basically. She's a little brain. Guy is a galaxy brain. That's a running theme in this book. The boss comes over and he's like, what's up, Guy? I know you stole a book. Everyone steals a book. You have 24 hours to burn the book. If you don't burn the book in 24 hours, we're gonna burn your fucking house down and you inside it and your wife and the TV and everything. When his boss leaves, he reveals to his wife, Millie, I've been stealing a lot of books. I've been hiding them in the air duct. Millie's like, what the fuck? Guy's like, Millie, we just need to read the books and figure out why people are so obsessed with them. And Millie's like, I'm not finna do that. He remembers at this point, halfway through the book, that he had once met an old man on a bench who knew that he was a fireman, and he was like, what are you gonna do, narc? You gonna burn my house down? And Guy was like, no, give me your phone number. Guy runs over and he's like, no, I need some help taking this establishment down. The old man's like, fuck yeah, I've been waiting this my whole life. I made this seashell earpiece so I can communicate with you constantly. I don't really understand what the fucking point of this is. I guess it's supposed to be his internal conscious or whatever, or like the voice of reason, or like mentor figure, whatever the fuck it is. There's an old man in his ear who doesn't really do anything except tell him he's fucking up, because the first thing Guy does is he runs home. Millie's friends are over. Millie's friends are like, hey, we're just over here to watch some TV. Guy's like, fuck no, you're gonna listen to me read some poetry. Brings a poetry book out and he's like, listen to this, you plebeians, you small brain idiots, pea brain, dinosaur brain, walnut sized idiots. And all the girls are like, no. The old man is in his ear like, you're fucking up, burn the book, say it's a joke. He does it. He goes all the way to work. His boss is like, what's up, boy? Oh, look, ding, 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 we've got a house to burn down. They go to the location and it's Guy's house, of course. He knows about the fucking books. The wife comes out and she's like, you're burning my TV down. I'm leaving you forever. She gets in a taxi and she leaves and he's like, how come I don't feel anything? I miss Clarice. There is a whole thing where there's a hound, an electric dog. The electric dog injects people when it doesn't like them with a deadly poison. So this electric dog has been growling at Guy for a lot of the book ever since he had this mental shift from hanging out with Clarice. So the dog is there. The boss is like, what's that in your ear? Oh fuck, it's an old man. I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him. Guy's like, fuck no, you're not. He burns him alive with the flamethrower. I think he plants books in the other firemen's coats so that they'll die also. And then he goes on the run. The dog is chasing him. The government starts filming this chase because they're like, oh, there's a fugitive on the loose. This is what happens when you read books, ladies and gentlemen. Guy runs to a river and he jumps in and he just goes floating down the river. Meanwhile, the old man escapes. Everything's fine. He floats down the river and he ends up at this colony of former professors and intellectuals. And they have like a little TV set and they're like, look, they're about to kill an innocent man just to make an example, even though they lost you because you jumped in the river. But like also, what is the point of having an electric fucking dog if he can't even sniff a person? Like it has the same limitations as a real dog. Just to make it sci-fi, I guess. So that he can inject you with deadly poison. What is the point? Why couldn't it have been a real dog who mauls people? I don't understand. Anyways, all these guys are there and they start explaining to him, we are former professors and intellectuals and book readers just like yourself. We have all memorized a line or a page from a book that we love, so we're a living library. There are millions of us all around the country. We're biding our time because they can't burn a person if we don't tell them we've memorized the book, and then we're going to go back into society and rebuild it once the bombs drop. As they're sitting here explaining it to him, a nuclear war begins. The entire city has blown up, including his wife. He thinks about it for a second. He's like, damn, my wife dead. But the old man is gone, Guy is gone, all these literate professors, industrious young men are here, and they're like, well, I guess that's our cue. Time to go make society good again, boys. And that's the end of the fucking book. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, that seems a little childish, you're goddamn right, it's childish. Now, I know you might be thinking to yourself, Gabby, I think you're overreacting. It's not that serious. It's just a book about social commentary about how we don't read anymore and TV is going to destroy our brains. He literally blows up everybody who doesn't read with nuclear bombs. The point of a dystopian novel is supposed to be to critique society, not to critique the fucking reader and not to make you feel bad about yourself. It's supposed to open your eyes. This book, I feel like, opened my eyes to an asshole in a tweed suit with elbow patches saying, books are the most important thing in the world, and if you don't read, you. Books are entertaining, books are fun, books are a really great hobby, but you're not a bad person if you don't read. You're not a bad person if you want to watch TV instead. You're not a bad person if you spend most of your time on YouTube. And this book makes me feel like it's saying I am. If you want to read a good dystopian novel that actually does the point of a dystopian novel, which is to critique society and make you think, We by Alexander Zamyatin, that's a great one. In conclusion, don't read this book. It won't make you feel good. Reading is about feeling good. And that's something that Fahrenheit 451 misses completely. So all of that being said, I know we went over 451, but the analysis, sometimes it takes a while, okay? Sometimes I get real heated about books and I need to talk about the book, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video and spending some time with me today. Until I see you next time, please remember to love your neighbor, people, plants, and animals, to take a meatless Monday, and to fucking do something that makes you happy. If that's reading, that's cool. If it's watching TV, that's cool. If it's fucking cutting your clothes up and putting them on backwards, do you. I'm here for you, boo. Bye.